Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. I'm late and I blame Eric for it. Absolutely. His fault. Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. I'm late. So I totally blame Eric for this lateness, this tardiness, this whatever you want to call it. Yeah, because he made me look for my father's cigar and I actually don't have it. Like, why would I have it? I'm not even a father, you know? I don't have kids, so.
No, but, you know, get the knockoff Davidoff. You would get it right now. Put your hand on it. You get it.
What's the knockoff Davidoff?
Unleash 3?
Huh?
Unleash 3?
That's still a Davidoff. Davidoff made it.
Yeah, but it's a knockoff. Davidoff.
No, it's not really a knockoff, okay?
Okay, do you have a Griffin?
Griffin is still Davidoff.
All right.
You know, it's like, come on, man. Get out of here. Jesus. What am I smoking? Did you know a fire truck is really a water truck?
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna start off with.
Yeah. I don't, you know. What do you want? Like, if you wear a sweater and you sweat, does that make you the sweater?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in myself right now.
Well, at least one of us is doing right with a My Father cigar for My Father Day tomorrow, you know?
Well, no, because you're doing it wrong because it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I just make sure tomorrow I don't show up, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, oh, this is going to go up tomorrow, you know?
No, this goes up tonight.
Yeah, but people watch it tomorrow.
You know what? I might have founders, you know, founding father. Come on. No? That might work.
Well, you know, my father, the judge. I'm the judge for today. Thank you.
What is these? Mayan cigar. Okay, no.
Tony, this whole stream gonna be you looking for my father somewhere.
I know. I'm just looking for a cigar to smoke. Okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna smoke a Espinosa Crema. All right. Not the point. It's not the point. No.
No, not at all.
Does this white band remind you of something? Something.
White band? Yeah.
Yeah. Reminds everybody there is a 3-way review coming up next Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's also the ultimate battle between me and Innocent this Friday. If he decides to show up, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be no show.
Wait, is it gonna be this Friday?
That's why he said he wanted to do it Friday. So, you know, I am easily, you know, I'll cater to his demands.
Are you sure? You don't want more time?
He could take a million years. I think the result will be the same. Right? So.
Michael.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a My Father?
No.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
You have a journey?
No.
Okay. Because if you had a journey, you would have one.
That's true. So, Tony, what was the title of your stream today?
You see, I want to try a cigar with this new drink called the Coke Ultimate.
Oh,
I went out of my way to find it. I gotta drink it.
What was the title of your stream?
I don't know. What was my title of my stream?
Ultimate Plus Cigar.
Yeah.
Taste of Ultimate Plus Cigars.
So we're talking about tasting ultimate plus size women. What is going on?
No, it's the Ultimate plus cigar.
Yo, you should let me know. You know, text me so I'll go try to get it too.
You'll never be able to find it. It'll be something only Tony can find.
You know how hard it is to find this? You know,
Where do you go for it?
you know how many Target and you know, and like gas station
Walmart
store I had to go to today just to find them.
You should have told me. I would run all over.
I run over. I don't know if I gotta find it until today. I found it. I've been looking for it for weeks.
What's up, Ethan? Too early.
So, but today I'm gonna try the sugar-free one, the zero sugar one, and I have another bottle of the sugar one. Usually the sugar one tastes better than sugar-free, so
Of course.
you know.
Of course.
There were a few that the sugar-free one tastes better than sugar, like the cloud one, the one whatever that cloud one was. The sugar-free one tastes better.
I don't think anything that's sugar-free tastes better than sugar.
Actually, it does.
Water. I don't like water with sugar in it.
There you go.
All right, Michael. Damn it, man. Come on, bro.
All right, so yeah,
Make sure
I
one-
just in case I got a glass with ice. You know, if that thing tastes like shit, I would just pour something to drink. But
Sugar in water. More.
What looks like a cat looking out a window?
Cat looking out the window.
what looks like a
Cat
cat
eye.
looking out the window?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cat eyes.
another cat looking in the window.
All right.
All right.
All
I
right.
mean,
All right. So Espinosa Crema, very, very normal, easygoing cigar. To go with this ultimate, whatever this ultimate tastes like. I don't play League of Legends, so, but it says plus XP flavor, so we'll find out.
plus XP flavor. What?
You're gonna get XP just by drinking it.
Well, it's got the word XP on it, so it's going to be all the gamer people. That's like code for gamer people.
Oh, nice cigars. It's still in focus, Albert.
Okay. It's a patina Sumatra. That's all that matters.
All right. I'll
I'm very glad this show is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, so I can start talking shit about it in a minute.
Coca-Cola as a company sucks.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I drink Coke. I drink a lot of Coke, man. Like,
You drink a lot of Coke product. Coke just don't just own Coke. They own like crazy amount of drinks out there.
yeah, but I buy Coca-Cola, like a lot of Coca-Cola.
You know what's funny is in the US we call it Coke. In Asia we call it cola.
Yeah, it's weird. It's true.
If you say Coke in Asia, no one will know what that is.
Nobody know what it is. You say cola, they're like, all right, cola.
Midwest, they call everything pop, and that's really annoying.
Pop just means soda,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's annoying.
which was the
Yeah,
original
it's a
name
pop thing.
before soda became soda.
We call it soda.
Soda was
They call it pop.
soda was the name after. Pop started first. I think.
No, you go certain places, they'll tell you, go get me a Coca-Cola. And so you say, if you get them a Coca-Cola, they're like, no, I wanted a Dr. Pepper. No, you said you wanted a Coca-Cola. And I'm like, well, Eric, you should know that. That happens in fucking Georgia.
Oh, it's a Coke, not a Coca-Cola. If you say Coca-Cola, you're getting Coca-Cola.
There, give me a Coke.
If
Yeah,
you
there
say
you go.
Coke,
Give me a
that's different.
Yeah. Give me a Coke. Everything's a Coke. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's weird.
All right.
Oh,
You
there's
don't.
a Supra in my town. What up, boy?
What?
There's a Supra in your town.
Yeah.
What happened?
So
A Supra in your
There's a
town?
Supra. Yeah.
Or who's the person who
So
cannot
slow.
afford a new car and starts driving the old car?
No, it's a new Supra.
me?
Okay, who's the person who cannot afford a BMW decided to buy a Toyota?
Why would you buy a BMW?
Oh,
It's the same car.
oh man. Oh man.
Come on, tell us about it now.
You know that
Val, did you check your mailbox today? You might be happier if you check your mailbox today.
oh. He didn't.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, how how is a mouse and a load of hay the same?
The same?
Yeah,
A mouse and a loaf of
a load of hay.
a load of hay?
Yeah, same.
Jesus Christ.
What is it?
No, he didn't.
I love
He didn't do
that.
it. Jesus
You're
Christ
right.
didn't do it.
A mouse and a load of hay.
Yeah, how's it the same?
No idea.
The cat will eat it.
The cat will eat it.
No, the cat will eat it.
The cattle
The
eat it?
cattle eat it.
Yeah.
The
So
cattle?
so you're saying a cat? It's like saying a cat will eat it or a kettle will eat it. It's funny.
Oh,
You
It's
guys
a
have
very
no sense of
bad
humor.
grammar, but sure.
That's awesome grammar. That's like that's a great joke.
okay.
No, that compared to some of your joke, that one is subpar. But I'll let that one go.
It's not subpar. No, it's not subpar. That's a good one, dude.
A joke is only good if everybody got it. Oh shit. Anyways, so what's today? Today is
Saturday.
today is Saturday before Father's Day. So well, happy early Father's Day, everybody who is a father. Enjoy your new tie.
Thank you, Tony.
Enjoy your new
Thank you,
tie,
Tony.
and you know, and your box of cigar if your kids are smart enough to get you one of those.
Jeff's traveling, man.
Hey Jeff. Hey Innocent.
Yo,
Hey Jeffrey.
What's up, Innocent?
So Innocent, what
What
time?
you-
What time on Friday? What time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock too early. I've been eating dinner.
No, we'll do
Wait,
9 o'clock.
guys.
9 o'clock.
Okay.
9 o'clock?
So-
9 o'clock we'll do. 9 o'clock.
Is next Friday?
Yeah.
Next Friday at 9.
No,
Dude, my video gonna be okay. I gotta put up a video.
Your video's up by noon.
No, what? No, not that video.
The other video comes out at
Oh,
freaking midnight. You're fine. I thought you have shit all laid
Hey.
up. Come on.
But one
Do
thing,
it too
No,
on
I
Thursday.
need the video. No, I'm
So-
supposed to make a video to make this whole fight thing, but cool.
No, so
You can still make a
Val has
video.
to make like a little video as like Don
You still
King
had a
won the
whole week
fight
to make it, man.
and send it to one of you guys.
You got a whole week to make it.
it's just
All
a
right.
short, dude. I mean, they're not asking you to make it long.
Did you get it
Yeah, I
today?
make
Did you get a package
I'm
today?
gonna make a whole. No, I didn't. That's why.
You should have. It says delivered.
No, it did not. It's a Tuesday now.
Is it Tuesday now?
So, yeah.
No, today is
No.
Saturday.
No.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, because Monday is whatever day. That
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
What's
that
day?
I know. Yeah. I'm gonna check the checking. It says I expect it to be delivered today. It's 2-day shipping.
Nope, not today, boy.
What the hell?
I was driving home. I forgot about it's because yesterday it sent me a notification that something is coming today.
Yeah.
But then when I came home today, I was like, oh, I forgot I got a package, and I look it up again, and it's a Tuesday.
What the hell?
The hell?
And you're right. It says in transit. What the USPS, you broke the contract.
They did. They
It's
did.
2-day shipping I purchased.
Really? You purchased 2-day shipping?
Yeah. Well, it's priority 2-day.
Damn.
Why are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just acting surprised. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, well, you know, Mike is saying that at that, you know, you should use UPS.
No, don't do that either. It'll cost you a whole lot more.
You gotta use Amazon Prime, man.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. No, you can still make the video on Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it Tuesday as soon as I get it from there and see what happens.
Because there's still more more things that'll be going around. You know, I still had to send Innocent this kind of whoop ass after he gets his ass whooped.
Yeah, right. You're gonna be
That's gonna be his trophy for losing.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it's trophy. No, I'll print another trophy just for him. I have an idea what I want to print.
Oh no, don't worry about that. It's gonna be a nice victory. I tell you that right now. The ass whooping is going down.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling Innocent. I think you need a little more time.
Boss,
Friday's a little too early.
listen, boss man,
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you down, boss. Just know that.
Maybe
not
we should do
bro.
a trial game tonight, just to see how it go. Like how much more you had to practice.
Don't do that. Don't do
Nah,
that.
I'm not
Don't do it.
worried.
It's not that. Just don't do it because if something happened, he got something to say the whole entire week. Don't do it.
Mhm.
Don't give him that certification.
He's too lazy to make another video to respond to my video, so it's okay.
Oh, who, me? Oh, I got one in the tuck, kid. I always got one in the stash, man.
I don't see a response video.
Oh, you'll see it soon. You'll see it soon.
What, Friday morning?
Nah. I gotta let this video air for like 2 days. On Monday, I'll have a response for you.
Monday. All right.
What's up, dude? Well, we're not talking about games. We're talking about some serious stuff now. All right. Oh, all right.
So how do celebrities stay cool, guys?
Celebrities stay cool.
Yeah, how do celebrities stay cool?
Oh, they have a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, Albert, you're too good for this.
I'm still waiting. I'm trying to get over the fact that Innocent just flat out lied to his kid. We're not talking about video game. We're talking about serious stuff. But literally, we were just talking about video game just now.
Because you know how it goes.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm shocked. I was like, okay, did he just say that?
Me kicking your ass is serious stuff.
It's pretty serious right now. So
it's next thing you know, we got like an online stare down.
Yeah, I guess I had to record half of it, and someone had to edit the other half of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. You know, I keep this like fresh layer of the clear film on this just joystick. When I beat your ass, I'll rip it off. Now it's officially has been baptized. You know.
That's the main thing.
With your fresh blood.
You know what? I'm going 2-0. I'm not gonna give you a game. I'm gonna sweep you.
Oh.
Bring out the broom, kid.
Okay. No.
Bring out the broom.
No, you gotta call a character, or you gotta just randomly select a character. You gotta call your character.
So I've been rocking out with Ken, but you use Ken, so I gotta find a secondary character.
No, I can cater to you. I can choose wherever. You know.
Choose whoever you want. Yo, if I use Ken, you're not winning. I say that.
If you use Ken, I'm not winning.
Not winning at all. You may win one round.
Wait. He just I'm not winning at all. He said you may win one round.
One round. That's it. No. Don't forget. It's two. You have to win two. Yeah, you got to win two games.
I feel like this is gonna end really quickly, but
I'm back.
No.
I mean, I am actually giving you the benefit of doubt, allowing you to use Luke because that's pretty much a cheating character.
Nah, I don't like Luke, man. Luke, I'm not feeling Luke at all.
All right, I'm gonna find some weak ass character that will take me a long time to just kick your ass, because barely hurts you. One of those characters, like not like Sangeev, like throw you twice, you're dead. You know. Yeah.
Confidence is key, Tony. Confidence is key.
So what are y'all smoking?
My father, the judge.
Ooh. I am smoking a Mikey special.
Nice.
That's Long Live the King, right?
Right. That's the AJ one, yeah.
I'm smoking the Ultimate Plus Espinosa Crema.
You smoking a light cigar? Don't talk.
Well,
Hey.
but I added experience point on right.
Oh, hey Tony.
I had a few points.
So now it's
So
a little bit
Tony-
more.
So, like I said, Mike was his. So Hector said there is no citrus in that cigar. There's orange, the name of the cigar. There's no citrus in the cigar.
That's okay.
No, hold on,
Hector
hold on,
can
hold
say
on.
what he wants.
Hold
Hector,
on.
Hector blended
He
it.
can say whatever he wants, you know. There are a lot of guys that say they're a woman.
We don't believe them either.
Wow.
Why you do that to me?
No, it's because Hector blended it. So
Steve Saka also
Yeah.
said there's no sweet tip too. So okay, he can say whatever he wants. That's fine. By the way, this thing tastes like a watered down Coca-Cola added melon soda. That's what it tastes like.
So is that good? Is that good?
But it's watered down. It has that flavor. It's watered down though.
the Pledge of Allegiance will be here this week. This coming week.
Oh, all right, cool.
Nice.
I already got you down.
Real
I'm not really worried
collectors
about
put it in cases.
Right? Where it didn't even come out the case. Come on now.
I sent you one with a case. Shut up.
Okay. This
Yeah.
one. too.
There you go. So, Michael, you got to be able to ship this week. You said this week, right?
this week.
So I
So,
should get in the
Michael,
week
so-
after. Okay.
How would this work? I just talk to you, or
You just all you do is send me your email address,
And he'll bill you.
and I will send you an invoice, and you can pay it, and I will ship it.
okay? Can you ship it before I pay?
No,
No.
don't ever trust this
Damn.
guy. Don't trust this guy.
Technically, I can't. My system won't let me do that. It will, but it won't.
You gotta pay when you go to the step on that POS system, piece of shit system. That will you'll have to go pay invoice paid, and they will allow you to buy shipping labels, and then you'll go keep going. Everything is tracked down. Yeah.
Damn. That sucks.
What are you doing?
I want to get it before Tony. You know.
Oh, no, if you
If you want-
ship it to him before me, we have a problem.
If you want to pay a premium on top of that, I can make sure you get it first.
Okay. All right.
Michael, we have a problem. We have an issue. We have an issue here.
Okay, Tony, if you want to pay a premium on top of that, make sure you get it first.
Damn. Come on, guys.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Michael, this is what it is. The past, I don't know, 15 releases, even though you ship at the same time, I'm always the last one to get it.
It's because you live on the other side of the world, man.
Oh, shit. Not even Sherry gets it earlier than me. Sherry's on the east side, too.
Yeah, see, you're even farther.
Mhm.
Sherry's in Virginia.
But we got major airports.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
He
Oh,
says,
so
I see
Mike,
money
oh.
make you opportunities.
All right, see, Albert would get it. If we think about it, Albert would get it before all you guys because he's in Texas.
He does, always.
Really?
He always
Oh
does.
damn.
But you gotta think. You gotta
Yeah.
think of this way. My package is supposed to be bigger than his little tiny one package. You know, my package is bigger. So
Yours will be.
yeah.
You got
So you know, I should receive
Damn.
it
How
first.
many did you buy? How many did you
Well,
buy?
you gotta understand this. When I buy things for Michael, I buy it for a whole year. You ship it to me in one package.
No, it's because like one of the things was just a couple of the cigars because he didn't want a whole box of them, the ashtray thing, all that kind of stuff. So he just said just wait
Yeah.
until he has
Oh.
like.
I don't
this
like
coming and
him
they'll
to
ship
wait.
all
I don't
together.
want him to waste shipping. Like USPS
yeah,
should
yeah.
not making that much money for out of us.
What are
So
we talking about?
cigars.
Cigars and cigar purchases.
Yeah. So, what kind of ashtray is it, Mike?
Oh well, it's just a sneaky ashtray. It's the ones that they came out with. They're pressed. They're stainless. But this one's black powder coated that Tony wanted.
Which cigar are we talking about?
The EP Carrillo Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do I get two
And what we-
ashtrays? Because one should be free.
No, because I had to save yours. They're all gone.
So, but Mike, so what's your top three selling cigars right now that you're moving crazy?
Top 3. Wow.
Espinosa. Murcielago.
Look, I'm gonna give you an accurate thing. Let me look on my system.
Casa Cueva Reserva Maduro.
Mhm.
Espinosa.
Murcielago, man.
Patrimonial
Founders.
might be, but we'll see.
Damn. All right.
And
I don't know. Like, I mean, I was expecting this thing really tastes like level up, but it tastes like level down.
nice.
It tastes like you're playing, like, you know, Diablo. You walk into a room, level 1, and then freaking Butcher just come out and then kills you on the spot.
All right.
Butcher.
Well, he does. Hey Tony, I had no idea that dude from Korea, Psy, was so fucking big.
He went to my school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, like I seen a clip of him on Instagram. Like people were just like it had to be at least 100,000 people at that stadium just going ape shit over.
He doesn't really
Over him.
sing. He owns a record company.
Interesting.
There's a lot of singer under him. He does promotion for them. He comes out and usually do a like a cheer up before the shows and stuff like that. But yeah, he owns companies. He doesn't really sing.
He comes out, sings Gundam style.
Yeah,
and then leave.
he is what we call the 3rd or 4th generation of K-pop, and those people all ended up to be studio owners, like JYP, Rain, and him. They're all studio owners now. So
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember Rain. Rain was hot in the day. He was pretty cool.
yeah,
So it's,
Ring-
real quick. It's the short stack Habano, then the Casa Cuevas Habano, then the Casa Cuevas Connecticut, the Crema, and then the Knuckle Sandwich.
oh okay.
Wow,
Not surprised.
I'm surprised Knuckle Sandwich is not number 1.
No. Well, it's because a lot of you guys buy the Habanos, my Habanos.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So Rain and JYP made a song together about like try to convince a woman that she should date him, and the whole song is about that. And in the end, after they all say everything, the woman come out, and then Psy came out and took the woman away. That was Psy's woman. It was funny as hell.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'll send you the link. You can take a look at it. It's funny as hell. So they were like, I'll treat you right. I got money in the car and stuff like that. And then in the end, Psy comes out, take the woman away.
Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of Korean music.
Just so you know, Korean music is not meant for Korean. K-pop is not a big deal in Korea.
No,
You still
I
listen,
think
you
it's
listen, you still
more
listen
for
to
the-
a lot of it than you grew up, or what?
K-pop is considered as a regular entertainment in Korea. No one spend big money for it. But everywhere else outside of Korea loves it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yo,
I love the K-pop, dude.
that big group, I think it was like 11 people. They were outside, like they were across the street from my hotel. It was like it was
You know
like
how many
200
groups that
girls.
has more than 11 people?
I don't know which one it is. It might be the one for that's the Samsung commercials.
Samsung commercials,
Which
BTS.
one?
BTS.
Yeah. So
There ain't no 11 boys in there.
BTS
it's-
went to New York to perform, yeah.
Yeah, like they were there and fucking chicks were out there in fucking anime costumes going crazy.
Chicks were out there fucking in anime costumes.
Yeah.
My girl thinks the
That's really
Korean
weird.
boys are not hot.
Well,
You think?
they always
think they
have
look-
some pretty boys, some manly boy, and some bad boys in the group.
Yeah, my girl thinks they're
every
too.
boy band.
So yesterday, my wife was
My girl
talking about this.
think they're
Okay,
too
this
pretty.
is a conversation that happened yesterday. My wife asked me like, what I think about those slave contracts for those singers. Like, you know, because she brought back in the day, Backstreet Boys and Sync. They were in this like really true slave contract. They don't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
And Korea lately has this old band called XO or something like that. Was gonna go back, like after they went to the military, they came back, and before they launch anything, they quit because they refused the slave contract.
Mm.
And she asked me what I think, and I was like, I don't think it's slave contract. You gotta understand, before they are stars, they had to go through 5 years, 6 years of training. And that's a lot of money. Not like the like you know, Backstreet Boys and sing 98 Degree, that kind of thing. Okay, those people that come out, they sing, they whatever. But in Korean K-pop, before you start, you gotta learn how to dance, you gotta learn how to write music, you gotta learn how to sing, you gotta do all that for 5 years. So they pay you jack shit. Even after you made it, you become someone like in the multitude of BTS, you don't get paid a lot of money. But my wife asked me, in a business point of view, do I think that's fair? Now, before I give my answer, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's fair?
No, it's robbery.
No. Quick question. How flooded is the market with that stuff?
What do you mean, how flooded is the market?
How flooded is the market of K-pop up-and-coming stars?
Okay, all right. K-pop right now, at any given time, I think there's at least 20 bands.
Okay, so I think that's fair because they're going to sink their money into something they want to make sure that they have the talent.
Okay, Eric, what do you think?
I think it's not fair because the person that doing all the practice, all the work, even though they getting synced in money, but they actually put in the work to try everything that they can to get famous, try the best. They lose sleep, they work night and day, try to get the craft up, and you don't get pay as much.
Okay, when you were starting to do what you do, were you getting paid top dollar when you didn't know what you were doing?
Oh hell no!
And it's no different. You got to grind. You got to grind to make money. You're not going to get paid tons of money right off the bat.
You have no idea, man. I got paid like $200 a week, boy.
That's what I said. Like when I first started where I work, I was making $250 a week, and it was what it was. But it's the same kind of thing. Like you got to grind, and like you have to have skill and prove your worth to make the money. Like nowadays, any dipshit that can figure out how to make it viral will end up making money from it.
Albert, what do you think?
I understand. The music industry is a business, and they're making products, right? That people are buying. That's really what it boils down to. And so you have different kinds of artists. You have some that they have a talent, they have a skill, or they developed it on their own, and then now they're trying to get into the industry. And then you have others that they actually develop, like they go through. They have some talent, but they develop it. And so, I think it's fair in the sense that they signed a contract; it's legal. But I think they take advantage of some people who are. In the end, I think they're taking advantage of them to an extent.
So
because the leverage, the act does not have leverage in the beginning at all.
True.
Right? And so it's taking advantage of their talent. It's very much like college ball, college sports.
okay, so I told my wife this. Okay,
Does that make sense?
Huh?
Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah. And my point of view of that is because it's non-precedented. That's why it sounds horrible. So this is what happened. Okay, so XO did get very popular before they went to the military, and they went back. Now they are skilled, so they don't like the standard contract. Now these companies in Korea, they pump up so many boy band, girl band every year, so they have a standard contract. Everybody probably get 10% or 15% of our earning, whatever. All right, and that's their standard contract. So when those people came back and they see 10%, they're like, "What the hell? We don't need your training anymore. We already done that." Right? So they didn't want to pay that. But for any new bands, 5 years of musician training, 5 years of dance training, 5 years of management, 5 years of room and board, 5 years of food and diets, dietitian, nutrition, all that stuff added together, you don't have to pay a penny for. You gotta pay it back after you get famous.
There's no risk.
Yeah, the studio is taking all the risks to train you to become someone big. If you didn't get big, you didn't become someone famous, that's money lost, right? So they're taking that risk so you can be famous. So yeah, you gotta pay it back after you get famous. So you're not gonna get a lot of pay, yes, but you gain that skill, and that skill's forever, right? They literally pay you for that. So I think that makes sense. But for XO, because that was non-president, for someone that left and came back to form a same group again, that didn't happen before. So when they received the contract, yeah, it's gonna look like slave contract. But for any new bands that, oh, we're famous now, we should renegotiate a contract. Well, yeah, you wanted to renegotiate a contract, but who's paying for all that 5, 6, 7, 8 years of money lost?
Right.
Because your first few years, everything's lost. Your albums are lost. Like, people don't realize how expensive it is to rent a studio for an hour. It's crazy.
It depends. It's between 80 and $500. It depends.
All right, they rent the studio for whole day a lot of time. All right, and you need choreographer. And those music video they produce, it costs between $200,000 to $2 million to make a music video.
Yeah.
Who's paying for that? They're not. They're not. And nowadays, those video just get posted on YouTube. So there's not much income.
So my thing about, do they do advances in K-pop? Like
no, it's not like the way US does it. US basically they front you the money and then they calculate at the end after you release the album, fulfill your contract and take out the money, whatever that is. But they continue to for you the money so that you can live and then produce more music.
No, that's not how.
You should watch David Lee Roth talking about it. He talks about it a lot.
Contracts, like generally, that's why people get screwed. Contracts in America, they take and they'll sign you to an X amount of album deal.
Right.
Right. Okay, so that's where they front you the money. Then you're touring and all that stuff. Then you get a percentage off all that. Then it matters if you own your masters, and it matters if you own your publishing. It matters if you own your rights, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you never get to own that. That's all they want. If you're hot, all they want is your masters and your publishing.
Right. Like, but that's the problem. That's the problem with the previous generation. Nowadays, generation people actually try to keep their rights to their album because they want to put it on other platforms. That's different.
Yeah.
Well, but for Korea, is they will continue to pay your salary, regardless whether or not you made it, until they cancel you. And they pay for everything: where you live, food, your clothing, your makeup, all that stuff. They pay for everything.
Watch David Lee Roth interview the Van Halen brothers about this topic, and it's interesting.
Well, so back in the day, so Redman, rapper, he signed his first contract, and Mike, you should know about this. His first contract they signed with Def Jam, he was making, I think, like, he sounded like one of the worst deals ever in like hip hop history. He was making like 2 cents off of every album he sold. So, and DMX was able to sign for a quarter for every album that he sold.
But you gotta understand, like, they already got money ahead. When they sign a contract, they got a portion of the money.
It depends. See, what they do is they'll prey on how ignorant you are.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, so if you don't have a lawyer, look go through your contract. Yeah.
Well, yeah, most of those guys couldn't afford that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did make enough money so that they can live and continue to produce by instrument outside. So it's not like really 2 cents.
The only thing that saved Redman from being broke now was the fact that he made those How High movies. You know, but like those guys back in the day, like De La Soul, they were taking 80% of their money.
Yep.
They were getting like 20%.
Oh yeah,
like,
but then that's investment, right? That's investment. That's, if you want to go with the management company and you want to have a record company that does all that stuff in the behind the scene, yeah, they gotta take money out of you for anything that you do whatsoever.
So and here's one other problem too. You don't own the music. So let's just say you want to go on tour. If you want to go on tour, you can't use the music that if you're in beef with the record label, they can say you can't use that song, even though you wrote it, produced it yourself.
But that's the thing, they pay you for that.
Yeah, they pay you for all that song.
Yeah, they pay you in advance for those songs.
You know, so a lot of old acts, they're not able to tour.
Well, yeah, but that's because they didn't share. When they're touring, they need to give portion to the company who paid you for those music to be created. So obviously you don't own it, because it's just like you go to a software company, you create the software while under the clock, you're being paid for to create the software. You don't get to leave without software.
Yep.
So Albert, do you know what happened with Motley Crue and their contract?
I don't, but I know that was like during the Van Halen years.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of, and I remember being a kid, man, thinking these guys were rich as hell, but they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't. No, they're getting screwed. In fact, when they went platinum and they got like this necklace or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, "Hey, y'all want necklaces for the blah blah blah?" They're like, "Yeah, you know, they got awarded these necklaces, whatever."
They pay for it.
But,
They took out their money.
yeah, 20,000 a piece or some shit. It was, you know, whatever. And it's
In all honesty, I don't think musicians should be making that much money. Period. So
I don't know, like Bad Bunny has a 90-10 contract, so he gets 90%. He gets 90% of his tour money.
yeah.
So
but
like he has one of like the craziest.
So how's he paying the production crews and all that? Is he paying from out of this 90?
no, he's
from what I
taking 90
believe,
from the net. He's taking 90 from
Yeah,
the net.
So,
Not necessarily. It would depend on their terms.
but he's getting 90%. Think about this: he sold out Yankee Stadium 3 nights, sold out MetLife 3 nights, the whole stadium. So apparently he made $7 million each night that he was there. So he's getting 90% of that. So
That's why it's mind-boggling for a musician to make that much money. It makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a revolutionary, life-altering invention. You probably don't make that much money.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of like Taylor Swift, where she was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm just gonna re-record my music and put it out under my own label, independent."
But I'm surprised that actually worked, because if she re-recorded it, it's still the same lyrics, same words, same music.
So there's a documentary about Tom Petty. He owed the record company an album, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but they told him how they tried to influence what was going to be on the album, right? They tried to influence the music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the producer matters, right? So somehow he got a hold of a producer for another band, and they went off, and I think they produced it in Oklahoma. I think it was. And so he was having to do this on the sly. Like he literally took the masters, put them in the trunk of his car, and went to the hotel every night because they were afraid they were going to find out where they were, come and take the masters, because the record label was entitled to those masters.
Wow.
So there's some legal stuff there that's legit, and you can say what it is, but talk about all the bands that didn't make it, that had money thrown at them, and where they lost money about it. You got to think about that.
Yeah,
you know?
I would consider that as fraud, because the investment went in, and then they will try to escape from that investment's return.
Well, he got a pass on it, right? Because he's a real popular musician, or was, right? And people give him a pass on it because he's a true musician and blah blah blah. Now, I like Tom Petty, so I'm not downplaying him. I'm just saying it's interesting, right? It's interesting how that works out.
Angel Tate paid over $200 for my father, the judge.
Wait, Andrew Tate
It's because he's an idiot.
paid $200 for my father. Why?
Over $200 for my father.
Why?
Because he had to pay for the idiot to go get it for him.
Oh, because he can't get out.
No. This is before he was in jail.
But why?
Everything.
Why?
Because he was in this rooftop fancy hotel thing, and they have this in the highest price in the humidor, and he bought it $200-something.
Well, that's different,
Like I said,
because
he's an idiot.
you're also paying for the location that you're smoking from.
I'm just saying.
Right? That's like you go to a bar, try to drink a shot of Louis XIII. You pay highly inflated price for that one shot.
Yeah, but would you really?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Tony has drank Louis the 13th on stream
Yeah.
before.
Well, no, it's not that. Because I'm just saying.
We had a
I'm
shot that
smoking
day with
$200
all
cigars.
the other one that has it. So
If you want to fix that shit, don't smoke it. Let it sit there for $200 and sit there for $200.
no, they gotta raise the price. Now it's aged.
Yeah, some asshole does it. But so here's the question: should Tina Turner have been able to keep her name, or should she have given it up for Ike Turner?
I
They
did not
divorced.
understand that question.
So Ike Turner gave Tina Turner her name,
Okay. And then
and when they divorced, she wanted to keep Tina Turner.
you can't
And
keep
he's like,
someone's
"No,
name.
I own that. I own that name because
It was a
you're
gift.
part of our review."
No,
Huh?
but he gave it to her.
Wasn't a gift. No,
Yeah, he
it
gave it to her.
wasn't a gift.
When you get
No,
divorced, it doesn't change your last name.
no, it wasn't a gift.
No, well, here's the thing, but you gotta remember too. That's not her real name anyway.
Her name was not
real,
Tina.
Her real name is Anime.
Right.
Yeah, but anybody can go change any name.
Yeah, it's
Tell
not.
that to Prince. Tell that to Prince. He lost his name.
Prince lost his name?
Yeah, he became the artist known as Prince.
Yeah, but
Well, we
nobody
know-
will stop calling him Prince. It's still Prince.
No, I
Nah,
agree.
but
I
but
agree,
the record label
legally-
owned Prince.
legally, he got fucked out because he's in a contract. So,
Mhm.
But he could change
so
his name to
Ike
P
Turner-
and will still be known as Prince.
Well, yeah, of course he was. There's no doubt about that, right?
Yeah. You
But,
okay?
But the point
You
is,
can okay. I understand.
we-
Let me kind of clear this up, right? He can still call himself Prince. He just cannot market Prince because now it's a product.
which is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
He can't anymore because he's dead.
And that's what Tina Turner ran into, right? That's what Tina Turner ran into. Because she tried to go and headline as Tina Turner. Ike Turner was like, no.
But
man,
it would
I
usually
didn't-
be whatever name and then former known as Tina Turner. You wouldn't be like,
I'm just saying. They went to court.
you
She
just had
got
to
it.
be like P. Diddy. Change your name 15 times,
Yeah. Puffy, P. Diddy.
right? Kanye, yay.
But the point is she was a background singer who he spotlighted.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter though. I mean, at the point he did not trademark that name, and then she was the one that's using it. It's kind of like gray spot.
That's probably how she won it, is because he didn't trademark it.
Yeah, if you didn't trademark it and then use it as trade, then
Yeah,
definitely,
She wound up getting it.
huh?
She wound up getting the name back or keeping the name.
Yeah,
but
because if you didn't trademark that and then consider that as a product at the moment that was used, it actually is really hard. It's a tough.
yeah,
It's a
she
tough.
walked away, and she walked away from all the songs that she helped sing, right?
Which is fine. You can always make new songs.
Yeah, she did. But anyway, you get the idea. It's the same conversation we're having, right?
Yeah.
How the investment, they're doing an
But
investment.
technically, the name is not really an investment.
That was, yeah.
I don't think at that moment he was thinking of that.
Doesn't matter. He yeah.
But
I don't know.
that counts with the intent, right? The intent, whether or not that is an investment. At the moment that was given to her.
Oh, he invested in her for sure.
He invested in her, but then he invested in Tina, the word Tina.
So
But the product that was created was tagged as Tina Turner.
Well, it doesn't matter because even the writers, they will write under a different name.
and I would say this about just how the record label works now is so now they have like mini sets as far as rap
They're
music.
fucked. I think record
So-
labels fucked.
Yeah, so Atlantic, they have like many different branches and webs and stuff like that. So now, all like the hottest rap artists are under quality control, which is known as QC. So you got like the Baby, Little Baby, all those guys. The Migos, Cardi B's under them also. So what happens is that Atlantic touches their money before even QC touches their money. So now what happens? Atlantic takes the biggest chunk, gives a little chunk to QC, and then Cardi B and Little Baby, which they sell out stadiums now. they get their little.
You're not looking at the risk factor of it. You know, the record company had to put out this whole thing, the songs and put it together and put the events together. All that's risk. What if the ticket didn't sell? Who lost the money? Not the singer.
Well, I would say when it comes to that now, like when you listen to the radio, you kind of get programmed now because you hear the song so much that after a while you end up just fucking liking the song.
All right, here's a two question. How many people listen to radio when you're driving?
Well, it's not just radio. It's radio. It's Spotify because Spotify has their track list of like they have their playlist. So no matter what, they're gonna find ways to kind of force feed you their artist that they want you to.
Right, but you know how little you get paid? Like 0.0003 cents per like 100,000 play or something like that.
Generally, it's half a cent per play.
Per play, yeah. But here's the thing: they don't care about that. They want you to like the song so much that they get their money through concerts.
Right, but that's still all that is. They put money into it to do it. Yeah. You know, and it's not from the singer. The singer did not put a penny in it.
I never went to a concert in my life, ever.
I went to one and I never go again.
I've been
I hate waiting in line.
What?
Yeah, I hate all that. I hate all
I've
that.
been to like 30, 40, 50 concerts easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
Damn.
Eric, do you like to wait in line?
I don't like that. I don't like those kind of places.
If an artist can't sing, especially like a singer or R&B artist, if they can't sing live, I won't listen to no more than albums or nothing. I'll fucking skip their shit.
I feel you.
See you later, Ethan.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, Albert, go ahead.
All right, concerts too damn loud for me, man. So fuck that. All right, number two is this. So watch this thing about Capitol Records and Jackson Brown. Right? He was under contract with Jackson Brown, was under contract with Capitol Records, and he wanted to take over control of his music to a certain extent, right? And I guess he went to court and won that he could do that. And then he starts producing all this weird shit. He had some good hits through in the Jackson Brown, right? Running on Empty, I think it's one of them, a few others. And then he started doing all this weird bullshit with the keyboard, man. Like weird shit.
Okay.
Albums that people weren't buying because it was just crap. But that was the artist's, creation, if you will, right?
It has to do with resource too. What resource they have.
Either way, it was crap. I mean, it was crap. I listened to it. I'm like, yeah, I get that. So that's what the production companies have to think about, right? Because you have these producers who will help shape that music that gets put out. In fact, the producers affected a whole lot more than the artists have, really.
Oh yeah, a lot more.
Yeah, the sound mixers and the producers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, they're the unsung heroes of like what we listen to. If you think about it.
You know, most K-pop they had to produce their own music because they went through the training. They had to write their own music.
No. He's talking like production. He's not talking like them writing their own music. He's talking about production.
Yeah,
like
everything. They have to do everything. They have to do production, recording, all that stuff themselves.
Yeah, well, they come in with a song, and you'll have some person there who will help rearrange the song, help add different elements to it. That's the person who you got to have that knows what the hell they're doing.
Right now, a lot of K-pop will actually record shorts of them writing the song, going to a meeting, try to write the lyrics, and then recording it themselves, everything themselves.
Yeah, and there's tons of documentaries talking about how this song came to be and how they came in with one thing and they walked out the door with something completely different, or it was enhanced a lot more because of that producer got a hold of it.
I'll say, how do you think Dr. Dre made all his money?
He write music for all the one that made it.
No, he did not write the music.
Oh, he write? No,
he did production, and he also owns masters of all of those. What do you call it? All of the stuff that they use to make beats. He owns masters of so many songs, and that's how he gets the money. So if somebody wants to use a track to go ahead
You're
and
talking
make a
about
loop to
now,
make a
but
beat.
I'm talking about back in the days.
Back in the day, that's still how he did. He did it by doing production because he's not that good at any of the other stuff.
I thought he wrote those
No, he's
songs
not.
for everybody.
No. He wrote some stuff when they were when they were in NWA. Ice Cube wrote a lot of stuff.
He wrote the rhythm, right? The music part of it.
Well, yeah. He wrote the beats and stuff, but that's
Yeah.
how he's
Yeah.
made his money is off of beats and owning masters
Yep.
and production.
And Eminem helped him with a couple songs too.
Eminem
'cause,
is like the
Dr.
best thing that ever happened to him, really.
Dr. Dre's
It
not that
really
good of a
is.
rapper.
Eminem was the best thing that happened to Dr. Dre.
When everybody kind of like moving on from Dr. Dre, he still stick with him and it actually worked.
Yep.
Well, that
I'll
was
tell you
smart.
this,
That was smart of Dr. Dre to pick him up too.
Yeah. Because who will actually pick up a white guy to rap?
I don't care about the record company at all, by the way. And here's why. When they went from vinyl to like tape or whatever,
And now it's digital.
it was like $12 an album, something like that, $9 to $12 an album. And then they go, okay, we're gonna do this CD, this compact disc bullshit.
$20.
$20, man.
Yep.
18, 16, $20. And I'm like,
Yep.
it cost y'all pennies it went from the cost to produce it went down considerably. And that was part of the sell. Oh, we can make it cheaper. That's another reason to convert. Well, it didn't get cheaper for me, buddy.
No,
So,
I disagree with that because the amount of CD that's not sold is a problem.
Dude, I spent so much money on CDs. I'm with you, Albert. I spent so much money on CDs.
Right? If they make 1,000 copy, they probably sell 500 copy.
Well,
Wait,
that's
you guys
Here,
buy a lot
they-
of
they still made money.
burn a lot of my music.
Yeah,
They
Asians
still
just
made
burn the
money.
music.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
burned a bunch of
totally
this.
do that. Well, that was before them. We're talking before them, man. All right.
Yeah.
All right. But secondly, there's a second here. Hold on.
What's up, Hashi?
Yo, Ashi. Go ahead.
Well, I can't remember now. Fuck.
Well,
But it got more expensive, right? It got more
It
expensive.
got more expensive, but that's not your only option, though.
at that time, we had tape or
I'm
CD.
talking about
That
the
was it.
90s.
They produce records.
No, that's the '90s. They were cutting down on record production. That was limited edition stuff.
Right, but you can still you got tape. You can buy tape.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
See, they have more media.
yeah.
Right? They have
Yeah.
more media.
And that's why I don't give a shit about Blockbuster, man. All those late fees I had to pay. Fuck Blockbuster.
Oh my God! Right? Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
fuck them, man.
Yep.
We
They
asked
got
for
what they deserved. Yeah,
What is the highest amount of fine you ever paid Blockbuster?
I don't
I
know.
forgot, but I did a
I
lot because
forgot
dude,
about
they give you such little time. It pisses me off.
All right, we paid $100 for Titanic.
Oh my God!
Whoa! I think the most ever was like $20, and that was outrageous because if it was a new release, you had 3 days. If it was normal release, you had 5 days. Same thing with games. Games were 3 days. Normal release was 5 days, but already been out.
So my
I think the most I paid
niece
in late fees was like $20.
watched Titanic every single day, so she didn't return it. She just keep that watching and watching and watching and watching it.
Oh my
And
God!
then when we finally go, like, we need to go back there and see what the hell it is, because I think they sent a letter or something like that. So we went over there and said, you know what? Since we keep it for so long, we just buy the tape. And the tape was like $29.99,
Oh,
and the fine was like $70.
Well, yeah, because they could not rent it out to someone else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
lots of money.
So we pay $100 for Titanic.
oh my God!
That's for you, Eric.
I mean, I understand the model, and I was a consumer, so I agreed to the terms. So I get all that. There's, I truly respect that. However, there's no love lost, and I'm gonna tell you, the music industry, man, they're screwed
Hashi, did you
mean,
look at Innocent shirt too?
with what people can do with on their own nowadays. Yeah.
Well, I actually think they make more money now because it's $1 a song now.
No, they actually everybody always looks at the artist. Artists make a considerably less money. That's why they have to do so much more now because of digital media. Because they're not pressing up albums. And
no, but the thing is, like, digital media could make them blow up faster.
Yeah.
But okay, but you got to think about it. See, now they have to do production and do PR and release per song or something like that because they're not doing PR and pressing up a whole album anymore. It's per song, so it's considerable more investment for one release, and they're doing one release at a time, and so they got a lot more investment to only release one song. So in the end, the artist makes less money. So that's why you see so many of them touring all the time.
No, because
but that's because they sign with a record company. There's a lot of independents who just put their music on, like, you know, Cloud or whatever, CloudForge or whatever, and YouTube.
Even YouTube,
they will make money from that,
like
yeah. And that they make significantly more by and eventually put on Apple.
Yep.
So it really depends what you did, you know, with your music, you know, where you put it. But if you put it with a record company, you got to pay that money. You got to pay that for not having to do all that. Someone else is doing it for you.
It's true. Tom McDonald is 100% independent, and he's #1 on iTunes almost every time he drops something.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to pay anything.
Yeah,
but he had to do all the work.
I don't know.
Right? When you go to the record company, they take everything. They already done all that. Yeah, management, all that is done for you. You just have to come up with the music. Yep. Yes, Albert. You remember the second one?
So he says he's digging the shirt. Well, mine says I'm digging mammoth. I dig mammoths.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the problem with that is I actually think Hashimoto shirt is comfortable, so I just always wear it to smoke.
Like, we have a town that's north of me called Mammoth, and I wonder. I've never inquired to why it's called Mammoth.
Someone needs to explain to me why in the U.S. we have a town where all the street names named after Pokemon.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Is it a big town, Michael?
No, it's a very small town.
Wow.
My wife told me about the Pokemon town where all the streets named after Pokemon. I was like, how does that make sense?
How? Where?
Some weird nerd designed it. That's why.
No, they're like that. You know, yeah. Here, I'll look it up.
Hey, Tony, can I say one thing without going on probation or back on probation?
No, you always go on probation. Hold on one second.
It's not for me.
It's in Las Vegas.
No way.
Who cares? Vegas sucks.
All right. Jigglypuff Place is the main thoroughfare of the new development.
That's where all the fat strippers are.
Right.
Yeah. They named all the street name after Pokemon.
Wow.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
All right, go ahead, Innocent. Go ahead.
This episode is brought to you by.
It's not.
Hashimoto.
It's not.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, listen, let it not go. Let me not go back to
cut him right off.
Yeah. I will say this though. I did see my first absurd BBL today. It was abnormous. Like, it was insane.
Those are all abnormal and insane because it
was crazy.
This episode is not brought to you by Hashimoto Sports, but we wear his clothes because it's comfortable.
Fuck you, Quakes. Sorry.
Tony, where'd you get that cigar you're smoking?
I got it from Little Guy Cigar Shop.
And it's brought to you by me.
It's not brought to you by Little Guy Cigar Shop, but the cigar was cheap, so it was good to buy. I would say 30% of all my cigars that I smoke on the show is probably brought to you by Little Guy Cigar Shop.
Isn't that awesome?
Just so you know.
You get 30% off? Shit.
I don't. But I get the first call.
That's true. That's true.
But all this advertising, I don't even have to say anything. Yeah, of course, Hashimoto. You know we love you.
So, Tony, are you going to at least smoke one of those Warhead Solomones and get sick?
Say that again?
Are you going to smoke at least one of those Warhead Solomones and get sick? At least one?
Price point. What's the price of those, Mikey?
$13.
That's the thing. I don't know if I want to spend $13 just to get sick.
Entertainment value.
You send it to me. I'll smoke it.
What is it like? Is it 7 inch?
It's a long ass one.
They're a 6x56, but it's a Solomon.
Okay.
You'll rarely see me smoking one's Warhead thing because I don't want to get sick.
Martini.
The last one wasn't bad at all.
I didn't say it was bad. I just don't want to take that chance.
No. Like I mean, as far as strength, it wasn't.
It depends on the size. Like those little perfectos, and that was what the 6 or whatever it was. Those had a lot more kick to them. They did the Churchill. The Churchill was smooth. The Gordo was not too bad either.
Now my issue is really not just on the strength, but the pepper gives me this brain freeze that gets me sick faster.
I think it's mental.
It does hurt. So what am I supposed to do?
So is that right now, Michael?
They just released them. They're technically launching them at PCA, but we already got to order them.
Okay, so can I get it with my pledge?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, let me. As long, I think they'll be shipping out as well on Monday.
Okay, so I will email you tonight.
Yeah, send me your email address.
Yeah.
See, where else can you get cigars so easily?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm loving this right now. Like, just like that.
That's how we all get hooked because we don't have to move. We don't have to go out and find a cigar. It's just like, hey, I want that. Done.
There's no mail today, Hashi. There's no mail today.
Personalized service, man.
Right? This is where I always say you gotta appreciate, the cigar shop that actually gets you the cigar without you having to look for it. We used to buy a lot from the Davidoff because that guy always messaged me, gives me the first
call you and hook you up. Yeah.
He's like, I got these in, and send me the pictures. It's like, do you want it? And then I just tell him what I want it before anybody else buys it. So that is a good service, and which I always buy. But once they stop that, hey, if you're not gonna contact me, I'm not gonna bother to think about it. Because that guy really know how to do it. He's like, I know you buy based on packaging. Here's a picture of the packaging.
Eric, send you how good it looks.
Yeah, he sends me pictures. He sends me pictures of how the packaging look like before I buy them.
I don't know, Hashi. The package. No, I didn't receive any package today, man.
Let's see if I can find all messages. See, he does this. He just sends me pictures of packagings.
Oh shit!
I can show you.
I mean, hey, if he know if it look good, you're gonna buy it. So.
Yeah, he will just send me pictures of packagings like that. It's like, hey, that's the packaging.
Dude, of course you're gonna buy that.
Yeah, he just sent me pictures, and I looked at it. I go, oh, that looks pretty good. But they don't do that anymore, so.
Only get a picture of people package.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, Quake. Right? That's one of those things that advertising works, right? You know what people want, and you tell them when something comes up, and say, hey, I think you might like this. Even if they don't like it, whatever, right? But when you're selling me something like $400 or $500 at a time, a box, I'm like, show me the pictures.
Yep.
Give me interest in it.
Boy.
Give me
See,
interest.
like Eric, when you asked why I remembered what size cigar was your favorite and stuff, there's a reason for that. So you try to remember each person's preferred style of cigar they like, and then their size. And so when something comes around, you're like, I got you.
Yeah, but the thing is, so you basically looking at us like a cash cow.
No,
somebody put Quake's back in probation for that comment.
That's just being a good retailer, because there's things that I know, like Matt, I know what he likes, and so when something comes out and it's like fire, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna love this kind of thing. Same thing with Sherry. Generally, Sherry and I love the same things, We have very similar palates. I know what Tony, for the most part, will like and what he will not like. Same thing with Albert. And you, and you as well, Innocent. I know what you like. I know what you probably wouldn't like.
And the conversation
I'm just
usually
joking
comes
around.
to the conversation usually be like, "Hey Tony, I think you'll like this one," and then goes after that. The packaging looks pretty nice too.
So Mike, so how many boxes of the Sangres do you have left?
Why are you asking people about inventory? Just like how many do you want?
Right?
Only a couple. Only a couple. I should be finding out what's going to be available.
Okay.
So
It's well, just saying.
By the way,
Like I said-
I've been waiting,
like I said,
so I'm not gonna wait anymore
when we
before the
find-
ice melts all the way. Cheers to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day for tomorrow.
yeah, all you guys that are daddies.
Yep.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get socks tomorrow. Socks and mugs.
You know what?
Ties.
Just because they don't appreciate things while they're young, they will appreciate how important you are when they're older.
Yeah, I got somehow, some way. My son's his gift. The older one got me a T-shirt, and it slipped out of his bag. I picked it up. I'm like, "Yo, you dropped your shirt," and I open it up, and it says, "It's my gift for tomorrow."
I really have no problem with people giving out ties. I don't understand, but
No, man, listen, we want to get taken out. We want a special dinner.
You want to get taken
What?
out? Bullets are
You?
cheap, man. What the hell?
Bro, me.
Listen,
I don't got the
I'd be
time.
happy
I don't
with
got the time.
Yeah,
Just give me a tie.
exactly.
Let me
Listen,
get
man.
back to my things.
Give me something that if I could dress up with, I'd be fine.
Yeah,
Coming from both the guys that don't have kids.
yeah, but that's what it is, though.
Like we would like to get the same treatment that the mothers get. We would like to get like yes, we want the mug.
You become a
you know,
woman.
like-
You're not
like-
father
like-
no more.
We would cook we like breakfast and dinner. I want no damn flowers, but
You want the flowers, and you want to go to the salon and all that stuff.
no, I just listen
Innocent, you drink Bud Light?
Exactly.
a little bit. No, but no, but I'm just saying, like fathers, they need a little bit more respect.
No,
all
that's
I'm
a problem, right? Because they respect their father. They know their father already got everything done. They don't bother with
Yep.
those. They give things that they think they can think of their father, such as shirts that you might wear all the time. You can wear at home.
Yep.
That's being appreciated. Tie when
I
you're
would
doing
love something
when you
dressed
go
up.
to your most important meetings. That kind of stuff. Mother's kind of different. Mother has to cook, breakfast and stuff. So they try to make it. Don't have to do that.
Well, why don't we just get them a new apron for Mother's Day? How about that?
Well, that's just insulting.
Yeah.
Albert, do not go
No, it's
back
not.
That's insulting.
and tell her that I said that, okay?
No, get her a new
I want to
apron,
beat
get
up.
her a new blender, a new stove, whatever. New washer
Well,
and
I
dryer.
think the stove will be way
Yeah,
more than
there you go,
their
Mike. A
budget,
new
right?
washer and dryer.
The stove will
Shit,
be
I
way
would
more
like
than
a
their
new
budget.
washer and dryer.
But I don't know. Like,
Like-
if I was the father, I just want something to wear. To tell the truth.
Yeah, I
Well,
would
listen,
just get
like,
something to wear.
you can get them like a new pair of oven mitts.
Here,
Yeah.
for my future kids, if you ever watch this, all I need was underwear. I don't buy my own underwear, so I need underwear.
So that means when Tony was single, he just freeballed it because nobody bought him his underwear.
No, I'll wear the same underwear for 10 years.
That sounds
Okay.
like a lot of guys.
I literally still have
I
underwear from my high
still have
school.
mine. Yep.
I still have because I don't wear boxers anymore. I wear boxer briefs, but I still have boxers that have got to be 15, 17 years
Listen,
old.
Yeah. My underwear can have holes on it. I don't give a shit. I just keep wearing it.
Nothing that I had 4 years ago.
So good. I still have socks for I don't know how many years. I still have the same
Dude,
socks.
I have
so-
socks that don't fit.
I have dress socks that are like 20, 25 years old.
Oh my
Well,
god.
but that's different. Dress socks stretches, so they can wear
Yeah.
even your foot.
No, they're just normal socks that I wear every day. I still have it, and they have a hole, but I still wear it here and there.
Yeah, I have socks that no longer have that electricity, so it doesn't stretch anymore.
I can't listen. I would say I weighed 170 pounds in high school. Now I'm walking around at 270 pounds now. I cannot
That
fit
just
anything.
tells you how hard it is to get for your kid to get anything for you.
I think I could still wear stuff if I still had it from high school.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
could still
definitely.
fit.
Yep.
You know, the guy stuff, we usually get it when we need it. We don't get it, you know,
Yeah.
we don't weigh on it. Women will weigh on it.
The problem is, like, when I was in high school, everything that was like 5'6" was in style, so I could still fit that stuff. You know, because I was walking around rocking a 6XL t-shirt.
T-shirt's way too big, pants are halfway down.
Yeah, and yo, for real, with the matching do-rag.
Dude, I went from wearing Jinkos to wearing like Anchor Blue was really popular to wearing like nice Anchor Blue, like they're beyond baggy jeans and shit like that.
Yeah, it was beyond.
But what did you receive for last Father's Day?
I already got one gift for this Father's Day. It was this monkey.
The monkey thing, yeah.
Right. And which is good. It's cool.
I forget what I got last year, man. Honestly.
You know, it's just like something that people use, right? Guys like things that's like, you know, with function.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right? You don't give me food. I mean, like, you know, you give me food today, I had to give you food tomorrow. That's like, come on.
Get a guy tools.
Yeah.
Oh my God, tools
always
would be like amazing. You know,
always.
Tools.
Cam and 13 socket. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Tools, always.
Yeah.
Batteries. Battery packs.
Yeah, batteries too, yeah.
Dude, it's funny. I have like 7 or 8 best dad mugs, and I have not used not one of them.
And you're complaining, dude. Yeah, if you're not using them, it's your fault. If you're not using them, it's your fault.
Like those are probably the only things I don't use because they're sentimental. So it's like, yeah, you got me this one. You was 8. You got me another one when I was 9. Another one when I was 10. You know,
I would use all of my dad mugs if I ever.
I will use all of them.
Yeah, I would use all of them.
I don't want to break them.
Here's a suggestion for anybody. Always, if you want to get tools, always get them some 10mm sockets.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that always get lost.
Always.
I have no idea why. I don't know how.
Everybody lost. Every guy loses that one because that's the one I use the most.
Yeah, 10mm, or if it's standard stuff, like 1/2 inch. All the time.
Right? That's what people always use. But
I love tools. Tools are never a bad thing. Even if I got the same fucking tool, I don't mind having another one.
Even if you're not a hands-on guy, you'll still have a set and you'll still lose that one.
Yeah. It's true. I don't know how many 10mm I've lost. It's far too many to count. Doesn't matter if it's Craftsman, Snap-on, Proto. Doesn't matter.
And even like the most expensive one, you still lose it. It's like
because you'll use it so much, you'll lose it.
I'm like,
and you would think that if you clean out your house, you move and stuff, you'll find it. You'll never find it.
Never. It just disappears, man.
You'll never find it.
Especially you drop it inside your engine bay.
Oh yeah, it's gone forever. Just whatever.
I lost one of my wheel lock keys because I left it on and drove it out.
Oh my.
So here's a weird little story. So one time I was out hunting. And there was these guys that had been stuck out there for like 4 or 5 days because he had left his wheel lock key for the lugs at home. Okay, and there was only one on the wheel, and they had a flat tire. So we get there, see these guys, and they're all tired and like all this stuff. Give them some water and all that kind of shit. And my uncle started jacking up the truck. I was like, "Oh, we'll help you guys out. What are you guys gonna do? We don't have the key." I took a really big screwdriver that I had and a hammer, and I knocked the thing off and busted it off, and we changed their tire. They're like, "Why the fuck did we think of that?" I was like, I don't know why you didn't think of that. What's wrong with you?
I ended up having to buy another set. Mercedes key is very expensive.
Yeah. I don't think you could do that.
You can, because if you hammer hard enough, you'll get damaged. You'll break off.
You just knock it off because like it was a 6-lug truck, so you have 5 lugs on there, you'll be fine.
No, you won't be.
Yes, you will.
You will be fine. You will be fine. You will be fine. So at least you can get home.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember that was the dumbest thing. I was driving and I was taking a turn. I hear clang clang. I was like, fuck. I went home. I was like, "Yep, that's the key." Here goes on your box.
Yeah, I've got spline lugs on my one Mustang, so that's the only thing that's in my center console is I have that in a little thing so it doesn't rattle around in there.
Every time
I know where it's at.
So after I lost that one, I never put the key in the car anymore. And every time I take my car to service, I love it because you can see the service bay in Mercedes. You can see that what they're working on the cars. Every time just sits there, watch this guy come in with a whole thing, like a whole case of all the keys to just try one by one.
That sucks. What a dick.
They'll call me, he's like, do you have the keys? Like, nope.
Nope.
All right, here we goes.
Make them just like half an hour just trying to freaking take the.
I prepaid for my service. I don't care.
Tony, you are a terrible customer.
Yeah, I buy a lot.
But okay, no, there's the tell.
The thing is, like, it doesn't go toward them, bro.
Is your car clean on the inside and the outside when you bring it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's the only thing that matters because 99.9% of the time, guys generally will bring their car in. The inside's very nice or whatever. It's at least clean on the inside, and the mechanic will respect his job a lot more. Women, most of the time, their car looks like a rolling garbage can when they bring it in, and so they don't give a shit. There's like McDonald's wrappers in there for like years.
Oh, there we go.
For whatever reason, and so.
Oh, okay.
And so they take a lot less care sometimes. So always take your car in somewhat clean.
No, I
don't know,
tend to
my
bring
car
my
is
car
always-
to wash often because in Massachusetts, the salt and everything that will eat through your car.
Dude, I wash my car like every other day.
That's good.
I wouldn't wash every other day because you're actually washing off that clear coat.
Shut up. I polish it too, so don't worry.
And then every time you wax it, you're buffing off some of the clear coat.
Yeah, and when you polish it, you're polishing off that clear coat.
I don't care. I like it shiny.
Well, eventually it
That's
won't
right,
shine anymore.
You drive a Subaru anyways, right?
Huh?
You drive a Subaru, right?
Well, I still have the Subaru, yes.
What do you drive every day?
Every day now.
Yes.
My Mercedes.
Can't hurt it if you buff it all off anyways, it doesn't matter.
No, if you buff it off within the 5 years, their fault. But they have
No,
really
like,
thick clear coat, so.
No, they have like, I don't know now. So far I buffed it once, so it's good.
You should only do it like a couple times a year.
Yeah, winter, and you do a couple times during the winter season, and then you do a couple
The
times
thing
during the
is,
summer
like,
season.
we don't get snow here, so we never get salt.
Plus,
Yeah,
I have
like
a
us.
clear wrap. I have my car clear wrapped, so
Do you?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. How much did it cost you, Tony?
8,000 for the front end.
Oh, fuck.
Don't do it.
8,000, you get the front bumper and the 2 doors.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking clear wrapping the whole car.
Just don't trust that when they say that whenever yellow, it will.
Oh, it will yellow. It will yellow.
You will yellow.
Of
But
course.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's $8,000.
Dude, I would never do that somewhere like here because the sun we have, man, that shit would be yellow in a year.
Well,
we
if it's
have
yellow in the year, they'll
Georgia's
replace it. They'll
all-star.
redo it.
Because I was thinking of wrapping the whole entire thing.
No, if you wrap the entire thing, you're looking at 10 grand plus. I only care about the front. I don't care about the back. The back is always got to get dirty anyway, so it kind of reminds me to clean my car.
It's not about getting it dirty, but I like it. So you know, like rock chips. And
They will
stuff
still
like
go
that.
through.
They will still go through.
Yep. Well, so you're saying that if I put a wrap on your face and a punch in your face will
No,
not
it's
hurt.
not, bro. I mean, like less chance of that happening, right?
No,
You know
you'll
what I
still
mean?
ding it. You'll still ding it. You will not scratch it. You'll ding it.
Even though it's plastic, you have like a little indent.
Okay.
Like I said, like if you put a wrap on your face and you put a sandpaper
It's
rub
not-
your face, it wouldn't hurt. But if somebody punch you in the face, you'll hurt. The same idea. So if you
that's
get
not right.
sand blast over your car, you're not gonna get a scratch. But if you got a rock that flew hit your car, you gotta get a ding.
But you know what I'm talking about? Like those like little rock chips. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get a ding instead of chip. Oh, in fact, I got a chip.
What?
I got a chip right where my wheel well is, and that part is wrapped. And then you still went through.
Oh.
You cut the entire piece off.
Wow. All right. Waste of money. That.
Get a truck.
Yeah, I get it, so that the car in front wouldn't spread too much like fucking sand and shit on my car. For my wife,
That's what I
we
mean.
wrap all the way to the back corner, like almost the back quarter, so that when she open the door, it doesn't scratch other things.
What?
Oh my god! Like, okay, in the garage we have one of those supporting beam. I had to wrap that supporting beam because I think my wife's gonna open the door right at it.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Why?
I mean, this is not supposed to sound bad. Why do women do shit like that?
Right?
Well, the door is heavy. It's two doors. The doors are heavy.
Hey,
Well, it doesn't matter. They open the door and they let the thing spring open and stuff. I don't get that.
hey, hold up.
What?
If Tony got it under control, man.
What?
How?
He wraps the pole, man.
Yeah, wrap
That
the
way-
pole.
Yeah, he takes care of it.
You're never gonna have kids that way.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Shut up, Michael. You'll never have it either.
I know. Technically, you are correct. I can't have it anymore.
So yeah, he accommodates, man. That's
accommodate.
good.
Accommodate.
Yeah.
Not the way you thought it, not the way you're thinking, but yeah, accommodate.
It's just the nature of it. Like they'll open the doors and they'll let it spring against the hinge.
No,
all
the
way
door is
open and
really
all that kind of
heavy,
stuff.
and then she's holding out the document and getting out. So
All right, there's three things about the car thing with women. I just don't get. One, why do you use your sidewalls on your tires?
It's curb feelers.
Park on the curb. Park on the curb. That pisses me off. It's like,
Dude, they'll be driving a little like shitbox egg car and they're curbing it, and I'm like, I don't understand how that happens.
well, you think that's
But
bad?
they like park on the front on the street, and then they always rub against the curb to get. Okay. Second, look down at the road when you're driving and try to avoid the potholes.
No.
Mm.
No, they have
No.
tunnel vision. They have tunnel vision.
All right, third one.
And then the third one is when we're turning onto our street or turning into the parking lot, start gathering your stuff so that you can get out immediately. You don't have to like unnest to get out of your
Oh
car.
no, I don't gather my stuff before anything. So.
All right,
But
my
the thing
wife's
is, I
car.
only have a wallet.
I park, I get out, I'm ready to hit the clicker. I want to hear it beep. I don't want to wait 2 minutes for them to get out of the car.
My wife's car has tire insurance. The tire insurance $4,000 for every 2 years or something like that. And I can tell you, I guarantee 100% my wife has got that money back every single time.
Really?
Wow. She curb stuff that bad and like running potholes.
She curbed so bad that every time she goes to the car dealer, she have to straighten her wheel.
Shit.
Dude, I don't get that stuff. I can parallel park a semi tractor trailer, like legitimately, I can.
But
I don't
fully
understand
park,
how they do these things.
you don't
What's that?
fully park it. You, like
Yeah.
semi-park it.
Yeah, it's like semi parallel park it.
Yeah,
So it's
my
very,
wife
it's very
will curb
complicated process.
her wheel. Her wheel has been fixed at least 16 times.
Well, you got your money worth it,
Yeah.
definitely.
Diagonal
And,
park.
okay,
That's easy.
filled, repaint it because it's that bad. Filled, repaint it, and she have blown her tire by about 2 or 3 times.
God damn.
Wow.
You got
really
tires.
So we went to the
Okay,
thing.
okay.
We went to the thing. We tried to renew it, and they're like, "Yeah, we need to check her tire first."
That is.
so we
Okay.
renew it every time we could. So for her car
My
only,
girl-
only her car.
My girl's not that bad. My girl's not bad at all. Actually, she's pretty good.
Right? She
Yeah,
will
yeah,
not
my-
stop. She will not slow down for pothole. She will go faster for the pothole.
Well, my girl goes straight through the pothole too, but she don't curve. She keeps it pretty clean all the time, and she's pretty careful with the door opening.
All right, and let me also
Good.
keep in mind, my wife does not parallel park. Period.
Really?
Oh, shit, dude, my girl don't do it either. My girl do not parallel park for shit.
She does the Michael Scott parallel
But
park.
she does not. She does
I'm
not
not gonna
parallel
make it.
park, and she still curb her wheel.
Not enough space.
That's crazy.
It does.
Wow.
That's how it is. So if you have a wife like that, make sure you buy the tire insurance.
I don't know. My girl's pretty good. She yeah. I trust her with my car. So, yeah.
And what's really funny is every time she get a damage, it's just enough to fix, not enough to total that wheel.
Oh, so now, oh my god.
So they have to keep fixing that wheel forever.
Oh,
And her passenger side wheel is never the right PSI. Never. It's always lower. I'll refill it.
Oh.
A week later, that's lower than every other wheel.
well, that's normal.
That's the
None of
only
my
one that
tires-
will always go lower than every other wheels you have.
Michael uses a phone book. So,
Yes. It's important.
right? So like she will be driving for like okay, she's all-wheel drive, so all tires are 37. 2 or 3 weeks later, she will text me. She's like, you know, the tires like 30 and the rest of them like 30 something.
Which tire?
Just the passenger side front wheel.
She hits potholes with that one or something.
Yeah, obviously that's the case, but like always that wheel.
I mean, it's average for a tire generally to lose about a pound of pressure per month. That's average.
No, they lose pressure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I can prove it.
I believe you.
So not performance tires or anything like that?
Yeah, performance
Average
tire.
tires?
No, they have to be. It's a freaking AMG.
Just average tires, like not expensive performance tires. They don't.
No, it's
They
expensive.
don't lose air.
Yeah, they're
No,
$400 tires.
All tires, because of the way because there's no tubes in them, right? So just because of the way the bead seals and the way the valves and everything are, an average is to lose about a pound of pressure per month.
I thought you were talking about average tires. I didn't.
Yeah, average. It doesn't matter if it's an average tire or a really expensive tire or a homeless tire. It doesn't
Gotcha.
matter.
All right.
Every so often I'll get a picture like this for my wife.
Nice.
And then she will go to the dealer and they were like, yeah, it's bent. That's why it's leaking air.
That is the pothole wheel.
She
No,
takes
when they-
corners
when they-
very hard. And when you take the corner really hard, it presses the tire to de-shape it and the air will come out.
Yep.
So yeah, my wife's car is beat up. Parallel park with or without car booster seat, Michael. What?
I can do it with or without.
Parallel park is not that
Skill.
hard. If you understand how car will turn in when it's backing up, you'll never have a problem.
Tony, most people don't know how to back up. Just watch parking lots. They
That's
don't.
true.
They don't get it.
Like when you're younger, don't you play with Hot Wheels? Like when you turn backwards, it's kind of restricted,
Dude,
you know?
most people, a lot of people can't do that, bro.
Wow.
I have driven just because of my job at work over the years. I've probably driven more miles backwards than most people drive forwards in a year.
I curb my car tire for this car one time in the life of this car. You know why?
You're avoiding something.
No, I use the automatic parallel park.
Speaking of backwards,
I just use the automatic. I keep my hands off, and next thing go. I was like, shit.
You know, you control with the brakes, right, bro? Like,
No. I did. It's supposed to stop. It didn't.
speaking of backwards, I one time wore my hat backwards. I had a friend come up and kick me in the stomach.
Nice.
what?
That's a dad joke. I'm pretty sure. Because a friend want to kick his ass, but he kick him in the stomach. I guess I don't know.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Backwards, you got it. Yeah.
My wife once ridden a horse, went to horse riding. She wore the entire time. She wore the helmet backwards. No one told her. Not even the instructor. No one told her that was backwards.
Really? No one told you?
Yeah.
I can't say anything because I have never worn a helmet every time I've ridden a horse.
When you go to those arranged horse riding trail thing, they make you
Yeah,
wear a
they make
helmet.
you- they make
Uh,
But yeah, she's the only
Liability.
one that wore it backward, and no one told her, including me. After she's done, I was like, "Did you know you wear your helmet backwards?"
That's fucked up.
My youngest daughter, when she like first grade, they went to this little farm thing, and so she always wore flip flops, and they wanted her to wear tennis shoes that day, but she never wore tennis shoes, always flip flops. So I have a picture of her on the little pony, and she's sitting in there with flip flops on the pony. It's funny as hell.
wow.
Yep.
How's that even possible?
Can somebody explain to me why is it harder to drive without shoes?
It's hard to
Because
drive
you-
with.
Because you're so used to it.
Because your toes bend.
What?
Toes bend.
I don't know. I drive with like
You
my
have your
toes
shoe.
and the ball of my foot. So
Yeah, but I agree. But if you have your shoe, you just use the whole shoe and you're fine. But like when you're barefoot, you got to be in more position and all that.
I think because your foot is smaller than the shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like there were a few times where I drove for a long time. I was like, oh my god! And I took off my shoes, and and the green light. I stepped on the gas. I drove like a noob. I was like,
Okay, that's I do have that every once in a while where if I've been working consistently, like during Christmas time, I'm wearing my work boots all the time, and then I go and I drive in tennis shoes, it does feel different.
Feels different.
Dude, like when I drive in, dude, when I try to drive in sandals with the stick shift, I
Don't do
hate
that.
it.
That's dangerous.
Oh my god, dude, I hate it so much. I was like, I can't drive with sandal shifting and clutching and all that. It's
just don't clutch, push it in.
Sure, just rev it up higher. You gotta get it in there.
It's like shit, man.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like I hate that.
We always think that we put our foot right over the gas pedal when we drive, but we usually don't. We usually push the gas pedal kind of with the side of your foot. You don't notice it so much with a shoe, but you notice it with your foot. And you'll slide right off the gas pedal if you put your foot where you normally do. That's why it's so hard.
I don't have that problem. I can put my entire foot on it, but like it just feels different.
Shoes on it.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily where your foot's used to.
I think it's a sensitivity issue. Like, you know, when you have shoes, it press down more than you're without the shoes. So when you press down, you're like, oh, that's not enough. When you press more, that's too much.
You will never have this conversation in the cigar lounge.
So,
I don't know. I tend to push better without shoes on.
So Tony, do you drive with your whole foot or just with like the ball of your foot?
When I step on the gas, the ball of the foot will be on the ground, and then press the with the.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, the heel of the foot will be on the ground with pressing with the ball of the foot.
Well,
Wow.
it depends. If I
You do that?
if I just
Yeah.
if I
I do
would just
this. I do that. I'm not like,
really.
Yeah.
No, I stop my whole foot. I stop my whole foot just go wham on the gas.
If you drive a stick shift your whole life, you're more apt to kind of cock your foot. Because that's how I drive. I drive with like my toes and the ball of my foot. Yeah, and I kind of cock my foot because I've driven.
Yeah, don't everybody do that? I thought everybody would put the ball, the heel of their foot onto the ground and then press down like that.
No. It's on the right.
It all depends.
But that's how you pivot, right? So like, you know, when you step on the gas, you step on the brake, you just do that. You don't have to lift your foot.
No. But let's do it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Tony.
So you're kind of over here on the right on the pedal, and you kind of roll into it, and then when you need to brake, you just come over, you pivot.
No, when I'm gas, I think only this part, like this is the foot, right? Only this part touches. The end of my foot touches the gas.
No, that's a bad idea. You gotta roll it. It's on there.
No, because it's I think it's a habit because when you drive manual, you tend to heel toe, so your foot has to be in the middle.
Well, no, I twist my foot when I
yeah, because
toe.
if the pedals, let's say the pedal is
it's okay.
So this is one pedal, this is another pedal. You'll step on the gas pedal like this.
No.
We do not tend to.
And then when you need to heel toe, the brake is right here, so you just move over like that.
Yeah, you just twist it.
I'll do the pivot. Like there it is, like that, and then
you're too far away from the brake.
No, I'm not.
No, we usually do not tend to move our heel if we don't have to while we're driving. We move our foot.
Yeah.
The heel is on the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's
between two.
We do heel toe a lot when we drive stick, but other people might not, bro.
Now how you shift down? Don't you blip?
You blip, but the people blip, but they don't heel toe.
That's so weird to blip without the brake.
Heel toeing, I know, but for us it was normal. But you know what I mean? For other people, it might be a little different.
Yeah, because it's like one move together, right? You step down, heel toe, and shift down.
Yeah, it's mostly one move thing. But you know, some people just blip without heel toeing, or it's people just fucking.
Well, that's why there's automatic rev match nowadays because people don't blip.
Yeah.
But you know, when you downshift, it's because you're going slower, so you have your foot on the brake. You ride the brake.
You try to get the
toe,
RPM right to get the right speed with transmission and engine, but then other people sometimes don't do it, bro.
That's the wrong way to do it. How do you guys pass the driving test?
Well,
nobody
in the United States is not real hard to pass. Okay.
Not only that,
Oh, if you heel toe
I got my license.
during the fucking driving test,
I
got
did.
My license, I got my license in a standard. Even. I did the same thing.
The guy was like, take a left turn, I heel toe, and then hit the light and go.
my instructor would say, "Why are you so aggressive?"
I'm not aggressive. It's green light. In fact, I downshift, so
no,
I'm actually being more
she would listen
defensive.
to the motor. She would listen to the motor blipping. She's like, "What the fuck?"
No, I want to make sure my passengers are, comfortable. So when between the gear shifting, it doesn't get that jerk.
Okay.
Not to say that my the police officer that's sitting right next to me was like, huh? But he passed me.
When I'm driving, there's always a jerk in the car.
My wife's test was so easy. She's like, take a left turn, you're done.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Mine wasn't that easy. He made me through the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
I had to drive around the whole block, and I heel toe every time.
Yeah, for my driving test, it was around the block, 4 right turns.
It's front wheel drive. When you're turning, you need more torque. Right, you heel toe it, going through it, turn left, and then you get to the rev point, you rev again. You're about to a red light stop. You heel toe to come to a stop.
We'll let that one go.
He did remind me, engine braking is illegal.
I know. You don't.
But that's how it works. Engine braking, so I'm not wasting my, I gotta replace the clutch anyway. So.
It's been about 30 years since I've driven a real wheel drive car. So
real wheel drive car turns. That's the way it is. They turn.
Yeah, front wheel drive cars do too.
Front wheel drive car turns less. Don't tell me that's not true. Front wheel drive car turns less.
All right. Okay.
I don't know. The Evo have a crazy bad turn radius, so.
That's because the car is freaking long. That's different.
The Evo is horrible.
Oh no, that's because it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Evo is all-wheel drive. So it's not rear-wheel drive.
It's horrible at turning, bro. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like when you do it's good for handling like back and forth, but you want to do a turn, that thing's bad.
That's because you do it wrong. You didn't drift it. Pull that e-brake, you'll turn.
Okay, fine.
Pull that e-brake. Downshift, pull e-brake, hammer on that gas, you will turn. Yep, I guarantee it.
Yeah,
you need a front wheel drive to drift properly, right?
Front wheel drive will not drift. Front wheel drive will not drift. I don't care what people say. Front wheel drive will not drift.
They slide.
They slide. That's not drift. Drift had to be able to keep going.
They slide pretty good,
Yeah, once they slide, at the end of that slide, you're not going anywhere. Back to first gear, continue, go forward. No, it doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't. So, Asian drive different than American. That's been proven, I guess.
Yep. But then a lot of Americans
this discussion, I think, is proving that.
You know that, right?
So what?
A lot of Americans say Asian can't drive.
That's because they're only looking at Asian female driving. That's a different story.
A whole lot of Europeans say Americans can't drive because we have a lot less accidents on our roads.
This is the problem. This is what is because that stereotype. This is why we only have like one Asian in Fast and Furious. Okay.
Because you know why? It's just the Asian woman, bro.
Yeah,
especially
the Asian woman that ruins it.
They ruin it for us.
It's the Asian woman that ruins it. Like even in Tokyo Drift, you have like one Asian guy. What is the bad idea? You're in Tokyo, you can find some Asians.
Europeans come back from a vacation to USA, and the one thing that they all have in common is they talk about how many cars are sitting on the shoulder of the road, broke down.
Well,
that's because we have a whole lot more cars here than they have there.
No. That's because a lot of people drive used cars. If you drive new cars, you won't have that problem.
And we also have a whole lot more cars here than they do there.
Yeah, we do. We
US has more cars.
We got a ton of cars, a ton of
per capita. I think it's probably about the same.
No, US have more cars. You can't get anywhere.
I've got like 6 cars.
No, we're talking about not the rusty ones in the front of you.
No, like there's Americans have a lot more car than a lot
It's
of
so
other
much easier
countries.
to buy a car in the U.S. than any other country,
Yep.
right?
How many Europeans have like 6 cars like I do? Come on.
No bunch. There's a bunch. Believe me, my landlord's got like.
Well,
But
how
they,
many
like,
European has
European
6 new
roads.
cars in the parking lot?
Probably a lot that I don't know about because I'm not in that range where you're at. You know.
I can easily point out 100 people that has 6 brand new cars in their front yard, just for my friend list.
but there's usually 12 people living in the house. I mean, come on.
No, one person owning 6 cars.
Yeah, me. I'm one person. I own 6 cars.
Yeah.
Well,
In
I
the
know
US,
you
it's
do.
so much easier. Like US, they will sell new cars to people who are broke.
Yep.
They'll find a way to approve you.
Yep.
Take that back, guys.
They would lie. They would lie.
And they'll also have it towed away real quick if you don't pay.
So what? They'll also what?
Have it towed away really fast if you don't pay.
Well, that's not the point. The point is that they have the car in the front yard.
Yep.
Yeah, until the guy comes and takes it.
He's got to come in my yard to get it.
I see so many
Michael,
videos on
you're-
YouTube where people try to
not
defend their
normal,
car
okay,
being
Michael?
towed.
When it comes to cars, you're not normal.
I know I'm not normal. That's what I'm saying. So if you get a lot of Americans like me, we outweigh how many that the Europeans.
Yeah,
get.
like how many cars does Brendan have in his backyard? Holy shit.
A lot.
Yeah.
Brandon works on cars, just like you do.
I buy new cars.
Not everybody Americans are car mechanic, okay?
I'm not a mechanic. I mean,
I'm
if
not either.
okay, let's say this, okay?
Yeah.
If Eric wants to buy 6 Hondas tomorrow, he can.
Yes. Yes.
But does Eric want to buy 6 Hondas tomorrow to prove it?
No, obviously not. Right? If I want to go out and buy 6 Honda
I don't
tomorrow, I
know.
can.
Right now,
See,
one of my car is like
But,
a 600.
having
So.
6 Hondas is like having 3 American cars. The ratio is not.
And like in a really extreme way, if Michael want to go get a loan approved by 6 Hondas tomorrow, he probably could too. They'll probably make it
He
work.
can. Yeah, he can make it work.
But how many people in the UK can go like, I can go out and buy 6 cars tomorrow?
The UK is not a good.
Well, how many
good
people in
example.
Germany can go out and say, I'm gonna go buy 6 cars tomorrow?
Oh, there's a bunch of people who could go out and buy 6 cars tomorrow.
But the American will outweigh that.
Yeah, I'm American. I can probably like of this chat. I just named 3 that can do it.
I put it this way: I know. If you watch what most Germans driving, they're driving Audi and they're driving BMW and they're driving Mercedes, and they get new cars all the time. So yeah, if they wanted to buy 6 Hondas, they could do it.
I don't know. Like even Martin probably can get 6 Hondas tomorrow. It will just suck afterward, but he could.
And you were talking about lots full of like new cars, like half a mile up the street. I got a dealership. There's a lot of new cars in the lot.
Martin works with the new cars. And he's
I'm so confused.
We're talking about how Americans have way more cars than Europeans.
That's true.
I was saying that in America, it's so much easier to buy cars than any other country in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty
I see that.
easy to buy a car over here, but you want to be able to buy it and afford it, and that's the different thing,
Well, no, over here you will be able to drive out 6 home and wait 2
Yep.
months before they're gone.
Yep.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen quite so easy over here.
That's
They
what
would
I'm
be
saying. In
gone.
the U.S., it's just a lot easier.
It'd be gone a lot sooner.
Right? In the U.S., you have to miss 2 payments.
They gotta come get them, and that's on private property.
Yep.
I got bullets.
Yeah, Martin, spread it on. Get it oily.
Yep.
Let's go.
Super oily for you guys.
And then he can light himself on fire accidentally.
There you go.
You know those
Fucking
deets?
bugs, man.
Those deets actually burn through your skin.
Yeah.
Burns to the skin.
Yeah, deets will burn through your skin.
Huh.
It's actually on the bottle.
Well,
Read it.
I would actually rather get burned by the deep than to get fucking bit by mosquitoes.
See, is it technically? See, why do we call them mosquito bites? They're not biting you.
Well, they're not biting you. They have no teeth.
Mosquito sucks.
Or just like, why do we call the stuff that we put on ship cargo, but the things that we ship on cars shipment?
Very true.
No idea.
Fucking English.
Because we are Americans.
Fucking English. Or it's not. It's not like in British English is any better. It's the same.
Why do we drive on a parkway and park on a driveway?
In a driveway, yeah.
That's fucking true.
English don't make sense.
Well, in England, they call a parking lot a car park.
The car park.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's like you're going. So you're gonna go stroll through it. You're gonna go to stroll through it or something. I don't get it. Car park.
Well, in
Why do they
Japan,
call it
on the
a
side of the highway, there's an emergency lane. It's called a gallery.
Why do they call it a building when it's already built? They should call them built.
Yeah, it's a built. Sure.
Or they should call them crumblings. That's probably more fair.
Yeah, English. Let's not go there. English.
English is impressive.
English is impressive.
It confuses everybody around the world.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's the
Everybody.
easiest language to learn.
No.
I have not heard anybody say that.
Yeah.
English-
Nobody say that.
All the Asian will tell you English is the easiest language to learn.
Yeah.
Well,
You
why
know
do
the
they
Asian
Chinese
Grow up here and don't speak good English.
Why do they call it a blowjob when you're not blowing?
Very true.
Why is it blow and suck mean the same? Something blows, something
Yeah,
that
that's what I
suck
mean.
means literally the same thing.
Why are we going there now?
Because James is on. That's why.
These are inquiring mind questions right here.
Yeah, we're solving problems here.
Oh my
Like in the
god.
hangout.
Yeah, I mean,
These are the type of problems we solve in the hangout.
Yeah.
we literally don't solve them. We just make it worse. These are the ones that we made it worse.
There are solutions. There are definitely solutions that come out.
Did we have a solution for
Sometimes.
grammar issues
Sometimes.
other than the
Yeah.
half box shit?
Well, we have the box solution, and but that's all right if you don't want to accept it. Still a solution.
All right, all right.
So are those pledge allegiances, are they half boxes?
They are half boxes.
Don't follow that, Michael.
No, come on.
They are. They're
Why
they're
you
a
making-
10-count box. They're a half box.
Can you?
Half box.
No, Michael, you can't do that. You're supposed to follow the
No.
consumer that buys it, not the consumer that
But
didn't.
hey, but this is the caveat. But if I ever run a deal, as you guys have seen, even if it is a 10-count box, I will still honor it as a box purchase.
Even if it's a
You
half
see,
box,
that's
it will
still a
be considered
box.
a box.
That's still a box. No. He honored it.
No.
That means he considered that a box.
I have. I've done that many times.
No. Half
And by the way, if it's a 16 count container,
box and a
it's
half.
called a 4x4. It's called a 4x4.
I agree. I like that you came up with that
You know,
because Mo.
Michael,
and-
that
I
sounds
don't
a
wanna
lot
get-
less attractive for people to buy a box.
I will never call it a half box.
But you're following it right now.
No, I'm calling it in just within the conversation. I would never list it as being a half box.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta.
Michael is everything to everybody.
No, I can't go to a store where I'm about to buy a
box.
box that's like, no, actually that's a 4x4. I'm like, nah, forget it. Forget it. I'm not
See,
buying
it's
it.
like-
I want to buy a box. You want to sell me 4x4? Get out of here.
See, it's like Val didn't buy a complete box, right? But whatever his purchases went added up to a box. He got a hat out of it as we had agreed to.
Yeah, but when you
That was
call it
weird.
half box, it just made it less attractive for someone that want to buy a box.
I would not call it a half. Well, see, but this is ultra premium cigar, so it's $20 each.
I don't know, but I pay a lot more for a half box.
So would you? No, Eric, would you be okay? Go into the store. They're like, we can only sell you half boxes. We don't have 20 counts.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I want to buy box. So unless you
That's
call
a
it a
box.
box, I'm not going with it.
It will come in a box.
If
I
it's
can
in a
make
box,
almost
it's a box.
everything that you buy. I can make everything that you buy. If you buy a 5-pack, I can make it come
Well, that's
in
the thing.
a box.
I consider anything that's in a box, right? If you can fill out the
Cool.
box, it's a box.
So you're gonna buy a 5-pack. I'm gonna stick it in the box and say
No,
it's got a
if you
box
fill
with
up the box.
Oh, I didn't say it'd be full of cigars. I just said it'd be full.
Well, there's plenty of box that has a
No.
stupid block on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the boxes that AJ has made are that way.
Yeah, that's still a box.
As long as you fill it up.
Yeah, you make sure you fill it out with some dumbass cedar bricks. Try to light that one up to light your cigar. Hey, Eric, you should do that. Use a freaking cedar block to light your cigar.
Yeah, like the Espinosa 601s and like all the AJs, it'll be a 20 count box, but you get to the bottom, and it's a block. That's a block of cedars in the bottom. Take up the count of one cigar.
But you gotta get a torch, like a serious torch.
Oh,
Like,
he's got a serious torch.
No, like a big one.
How big can this be? You know what I'm saying?
No, like you're soldering copper pipe.
Do two at the same time. You two at the same time.
Burns-O-Matic torch.
Just use
you
two.
Want me to get like a
Just
whole
use
canister
two.
kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to borrow it. You shouldn't have to buy that. Someone's got one, and then you can just borrow it, divide it up. Yeah, that'd be fun.
You know, I go get one tomorrow.
Just go get those industrial one. Go, use the and then tune it. Go ahead.
What are you chafing with lighting it with his acetylene torch?
Right? Light it up, and then you tune it to very hottest point, and then go, oh yeah, here we go, and then you light it with a freaking brick. Fire department will be there very soon. Oh my god, that's horrible.
You know what? That's a good idea. I think I'm gonna go grab one tomorrow.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's probably one of the boxes that you have. Oh,
Make sure you're sweating some copper pipe at the same time.
Might as well do your plumbing work while you're at it. You already have it. Might as well do it.
I go buy the whole helmet thing just to get ready for it. Yeah.
That would be funny as hell. There you go. It's a new idea.
I wonder if I could light a cigar with my welder. That'd be really scary. I don't know if I want to try that.
But welder, no, you probably wouldn't, because welder just gets really hot really instantly, quickly.
Yeah, it's like
but it doesn't
really
last.
But it should light a cigar.
You will scorch it, but you wouldn't light it.
I don't
want to try it because I don't want to burn my face.
No, you've seen somebody try to get a steel ball that's really, really hot and then drop on something. But see how that thing, even though it's really, really hot, it doesn't start a fire right away. It actually takes a few seconds.
Smoldering, yeah.
Yeah. So when you use a welder, you'll just scorch it, but you will not go on fire right away.
I'll crank it up to 300 amps and melt my hands off.
I got a question before we end the show. What is the weirdest thing that you've used to light a cigar?
What is the weirdest thing you use to light a cigar?
I use an electric stove.
An electric stove?
Yep.
How do you do that?
Just put it on the electric stove and turn it on.
Yeah. Just turn it on. And I just
like literally we did it together.
Yeah. How else you gonna use it? That's the weirdest thing I did.
What is the weirdest thing that I used to light a cigar?
So you guys remember Chapin had a picture of
That's his acetylene torch, yeah.
I actually used one. Oh, it's kind of funny. I wish I got a picture of it.
I mean, the weirdest thing, I guess, it will be use a cigar to light a cigar.
I've done that one time. That was very challenging.
It's very hard to do it. It doesn't light. Yeah.
Really?
Cigarette can do it, but cigar won't. It takes a long ass time to do it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never tried that. Oh, that's another idea. Thank you.
Yep.
That's going to take a lot longer than 30 seconds.
No, it will take a while. It will take a long ass time. It has a possibility to get the one that's lit just to go off too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What you want to do is you want to smoke your cigar to a certain point where the ember is actually sharp to do it.
Yeah.
If it's just fine,
so
you
you
do
have
it.
to smoke it. Yeah.
Like a cone?
I see. To make it a cone, so you have to smoke it really fast.
If you use a cigar to light another cigar, and while you're lighting the cigar, the one cigar, the other cigar goes out, does that mean you're sucking the fire from one cigar over to the other one?
Say that again? That's not how it
You said that
works.
to me.
He's been working a lot of days in a row.
I say, yeah, you've been working too much, James. That joke fell flat, buddy.
Yeah, that one right over. That one right over. Anyways, 11:05. You guys know what to do. Get out of here. I'll see you guys in tribal. Have a good night, guys.
All right, guys.
But
All right.
Let's get it.